Shalom, I let to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakah Kadash, double honors, apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to you, Akim and Akwad, across the four winds. To you, I salute the hopeful elect. Yeah, man, this is the brother Desire one back at you with another lesson. This a little article, someone sent me, earlier, a little bit earlier, and this was one of the things, we was constantly watching for a very long time. All right, things like this. Okay, it says vaccinate or terminate. Okay, we know that these times are heavily upon us. Okay, and it's gonna start with these corporations. Okay, now the government say they're not gonna force you or make it mandatory, but what about these corporations? All right, okay, more of these businesses will follow suit. All right, and it's gonna spread like wildfire. You can't be on these jobs unless you get your vaccination. You've been vaccinated or inoculated. Okay, and that's ultimately what's coming. Okay, we've been saying that this was coming. The man of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, saying that this is gonna take place soon. All right, and this just a sushi restaurant, or in the Bahamas, demanding that all their staff take the Crown Royal 19, all right, job, or they will get terminated. More business set to follow suit. All right, and that's ultimately gonna happen. Okay, they need these private businesses. Okay, and nothing the people could do. Either you basically take the job or you're getting terminated. I'm gonna read parts of this article, not all, to show you. They have a timeline whereby with a set that, either if you don't get it by that time, then you can't be around other people. If they get the job, you can't be on the job because you're trying to compromise, and they look at Salakia. They look at our herd immunity, but hey, that's just what's coming to the society. We've been saying this time is gonna come. The time of Jacob's trouble is now. All right, there's gonna be some real hardship out here, especially for a lot of these people. Okay, okay, okay. But without further ado, let me read the article a little bit. It says Mayu Holdings Limited, the company operating as Sushi Rokan, has implemented a mandatory vaccination policy effective immediately, requiring that all employees are vaccinated no later than the 30th of June 2021. So they give you a timeline. It's no later than the 30th of June 2021. So this time is rolling. Okay, Sushi Rokan has a duty to provide and maintain a safe workplace. We are adopting this policy to safeguard the health of our employees and their families. And right now, there's an Edomite who basically, in charge of this company. Our customers and visitors and the community at large from Crown Royal 19, which is reduced by vaccination. In making this decision, management has reviewed recommendations by the World Health Organization and the government of the Bahamas. It says, as government's roll out of vaccine administration has not proceeded with the speed and efficiency we anticipated, basically they're saying they're taking too long to get these things started. We are giving you ample opportunity in the form of 2 months notice. Okay, so they're giving these people 2 months notice. So basically, look, make up your mind. Either you want your job or you can get terminated. It says, before great implementation of this policy, if you are unwilling to be vaccinated on medical grounds, you will be required to support this objection by a medical certificate from a qualified epidemiologist, virologist, or immunologists, or other equivalent medical specialists. Okay, so you got to present a certificate. All right. Otherwise, okay. So in that event, management will endeavor to reassign you appropriately. Okay. Although given the nature of the company's business, but you still can't trust it because these people saying they'll be like you still have to get that job. So you can have a choice, man. The company's business, this may not be possible, right? It says, so let me read it again. Although given the nature of the company's business, this may not be possible. Termination may then be inevitable. Unsupported or unjustified refusal to be vaccinated will result in the immediate termination of your employment. You see that? You see that? You see that? This is what is coming, and most of these other corporations gonna, basically, these businesses, you know, it's gonna follow suit. Getting the Crown Royal vaccine is another important step. Is an important step to prevent sickness. With, Crown Royal 19, we care about your health because in carrying out your role at a risk of being exposed to a transmitting Crown Royal 19 each day on the job. Vaccines save millions of lives each year. Vaccines work by training and preparing the body's natural defenses, the immune system, to recognize and fight off viruses and bacteria they target. If the body is exposed to those disease-causing germs later, the body is immediately ready to destroy them, preventing uh, illness. As stated above, given the importance of the prompt vaccination on our ability to sufficiently operate the restaurant, please be aware that failure to comply with this mandatory vaccination policy may lead to disciplinary action be taken, which could result in dismissal or at the very least reassignment to another position. If such can be found, minimizing direct and proximate contact with the public. You see that? You see that? This is what is gonna happen. Or we told these people long time. Alright, like I say, that probably Edomite, basically, owns that business, I think. But I'm gonna get the scripture. Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decree, that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Basically putting it in law, and that's an unrighteous decree. Okay, so if you don't get that, you can't be on that job. Okay, you're going to get terminated. To turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of the people, and that's what that, ultimately doing. Because they don't care that widows may be a prey and that they may rob the fatherless. Okay, but ultimately it's gonna come. It's gonna be very serious in time to come. All right, and we know that the time of Jacob's trouble is near. So let me get that scripture. Okay, it's Jeremiah 30 and 7. Alas, for that day is great, and so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right, because the point is that it's going to be bad. That for a lot of people, it's going to be very bad. A lot of job losses. All right, it's going to lead to more poverty if you don't comply. All right, it's going to be some chaos out here. All right, it's going to come. All right, and a lot of these other places, a lot of these other businesses is going to follow suit. All right, we don't know what's going to happen. All right, we told these people these things is going to happen. All right, time to come. Okay, it's not going to get better. Or you'll have a choice. You think everything is going good? It's going to be some real chaos coming in time to come. So, as you see it, that's what's going over there in the Bahamas right now in this country. All right. A real unrighteous decree, that's what's coming. All right. It's going to get worse with more laws in place. More laws. It's going to come by the hand of the government in time to come. All right, now just these private businesses doing what they get to do. So look here, we don't feel safe. You compromising everybody else. All right. Okay. Now they give you a timeline. These people give them a timeline, no later than June the 30th. So That's just what it is, man. So I just want to bring that out to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shimei Shai Bashim Dash. Shalom.